Hi, it's Maggie Davis, aka Minnie Minx on YouTube and the Captain. I'd just like to share with you this handmade vintage junk journal. It's Christmas themed, and it's got, I'm going to call it candles, and it's got an easy tie closure. The size of it is 8¼ inches by 5¾ inches, which is 21 centimeters by 15. It should stand. Let's see. Yeah, it's standing. And what I've actually done is, I've actually bought these as downloads from, well, this cover, from the Wild Sunflower 1233. And I've printed it onto premium glossy paper, and I've used zigzag stitch around the front. I've attached it onto this foil type card that was bought from the range. So it's roughly about an A5 in size, and I did show it standing, so it does stand. I've used eyelets and metal eyelets and just looked through this baker's twine. There is one signature, and there is over 150 pages creating over 300 sides, so it's quite a lot in it. I've used paper at the sides and stapled them on, doubled it up, paper that I've used in the journal, the little edges, and I've made tab edges on it. And there's also various papers, plain, lined, patterned papers, book pages, magazine pages, mindful pages, flip-ups. I've put washi tape here and there, and some of it is Christmas themed. What else and I've cut out die cuts just to break some of the colours up, and I've glued them on or put double-sided tape on them here and there. And this is for sale on my Etsy, MinxCreationsUK, and we'll get on with showing it. So it's quite heavy with all those pages in it. So I've done a flip up here, and it's a little Christmas bit paper that I print out, and these have been pages from just various books that I've got. This one was a greeting card, and I kind of thought that some of the colours etc went. So, and I've added in an invoice here, and so it flips out just to create some extra space. And we've got a mindful page there. And this one was out a magazine as well, and I like the colours, so I've popped the pages in. And you get pages like this, you can either put a photo over it, or you might actually like it, because that made me smile when I saw that. This one, washi tape, and then a little flip up. So these ones are printouts, and I've just done them onto normal copier paper. They were from the Wild Sunflower 1233. If you do them on glossy, you will see the colours are very vibrant. Well, I suppose it depends on if you've got a printer, what type of printer, etc. you have. So I've just used the metal paper clip, and this has been cut out, and you could put that somewhere in your journal, somewhere else if you wanted. It's thick card in the shape. And this one, how cute is that? I'm not going to take it off. It's just a printout onto copier paper, and it reminds me of Little Harris. It's two little foxes. So if you didn't already know, if it's your first time watching my YouTube videos, I sadly lost my mum and my sister very short time in between in 2020 during COVID, and a terrible time, and still going through the grieving process. I don't think I'll ever come to real terms with it all, but my sister had 2 poms, and I look after Harris for her in her memory, and he reminds me so much of little Foxy Loxy, as I call him. So that is super sweet when I saw that one. And to anybody out there that's maybe struggling or whatever, it's okay not to be okay. I would ask that you try and seek help, and that your life matters. You are important to people and loved and cared about, and if you weren't here, honestly, believe me when I tell you, it's devastation is left behind. So please seek that help. Right, so anyway, the journal, I've just took various pages from books etc, and I've put them in here. This one, a little copier paper flip up, it says Merry Christmas, and I've used a bit of washi tape. And I always feel when it's coming up for Christmas etc, can be quite a hard time for a lot of people, and so I hope nobody's on their own. I've got a little cut from card here, making into a tag, and I've just used the metal paper clip and put it on. And this one, again, is one of the prints from the Wild Sunflower 1233. Definitely worth checking out. I've just come across, I think it's a girl, I can't really remember. This one I've printed off myself. Looks like holly or berries onto paper. And these ones were just taken from books. And I've got another little invoice here, flip out like that. And I've done a tab top there. So basically what papers I've used, I've just folded double them over and I've stapled them on to create some tab tops. This little paper is one I created actually, the little stockings. One of my own pages, but I've just printed it onto photocopier paper. We've got lined paper here and plain, different textures of paper, thick and thin. And this one's a mindful page on both sides, different one on both sides. You could sit and colour that in if you've got 5 minutes, or you're having a stressful day. Get out your pens, pencils. You might be into paints, painting, and you could paint the little bits. Really is up to yourself. So this one's little Santa and he flips up with a little bit washi tape. And I think what I did was, throughout this journal, if there's a flip up, that one's a little card, so it's actually quite beautiful because it's quite glossy with the Christmas trees, and you could use it as a tag or you could glue it somewhere. But I think on my flip ups, or most of them, and there's another just on a printed paper, I have done a bit washi tape next to it to let you see that it's a flip up. So there we go. And this one, well actually that one's glued down. So I glued that one down and put a bit washi tape above it just to change the colour up as well, is what I thought. So we've got quite a lot still there from a magazine. Got that little one that I've just put a metal paper clip on, and we've got Merry Christmas by a little robin, little rock robin. This one flips up. I didn't put washi under that one, did I? No. So on some of them I've put washi tape underneath the flip ups, but I think you could see that was a flip up. And this one I've put on that beautiful heart, a fussy cut around it, just to, I think it breaks up the page, a little robin redbreast, and we've got a little tab top, but I've put it to the side here. And then this one, it's a recipe for party jelly. I was thinking, well, that's Christmassy, isn't it? So a mindful page here that you could colour, quite a good size. And then this one, what have we got in here? Got various different papers, but I'll show them. So that's brown and lined, blue, plain. And this one, I've put a little bit of washi tape up there. And then a mindful page with beautiful cats on it. And again, if nobody knows, I used to have two cats called Biggie and Tupac. Loved them. They were goth looking cats, black and a little bit white, and I loved them dearly. Had them for one for just under 10 years and one for just over. And I do miss them, but Harris helps big time. So it's a big change gone from having two cats and then having a dog, let me tell you. But he helps. He helps me, and a lot of, when we're going places with Harris, he makes a lot of people smile, and they normally want to ask if they can clap him, etc. So, and he loves it. Little flip up here. Flip up page. So yeah, animals are brilliant. They said man's best friend for a dog, but my cats were brilliant as well. I loved them dearly, as did my daughters, and we love Harris dearly. And I believe he gets a good life with us. And I know my sister will be smiling down from above. So mindful page here. And if I could have it any other way, I'd wish my mum and sister were back with us. So, but one day I'll see them again, I believe that. So, anyway, this is quite a nice one as well. It's like someone's done that out of paper mache, birds. We'll say the bird's a little robin redbreast for Christmas, rock a robin, yeah. And these ones, so anything on the pages, oh, there's little dogs and cats on that, that's super cute. So anything on the pages that you don't like or is inappropriate, then Tipp-Ex over, put a picture over it, a ticket stub, etc. Now, how's that for a middle page? It's like it's like someone's done stuff out of felt or whatever on that. I love it. And I've just tied, double knotted and tied that into a bow in the centre because I didn't want to waste it. I thought I do really love that. Art is what I'd say on that one. It was out a magazine page. I just love it. Let's see what else we've got. So book pages, line page, this one, and that's colourful as well on that. Someone's made those birds or the legs out of wire. So it was from a craft magazine, and did use Kirsty Alsop, I hope that's how you pronounce her name. Kirsty, I had a book with her, with her creative crafts, and I've ripped out certain pages and put them in this journal, and there'll be other ones in other journals that I'm doing. And that's a religious one. That's from the Wild Sunflower 1233 as well, on Etsy. So, and in case I've not said, this is for sale on my Etsy, MinxCreationsUK. And then this one, so that was the centre of that signature with that beautiful paper. And we've got a little flip up here, little Santas, mindful page. There we go with that one. And a little flip out there just for that. Didn't want to rip it off, but you might want to. And let me see, let me get this done like this. And pattern page on that one, little robin. Signs of the Zodiac. It was in a magazine. I think one of my magazines that I ripped up was Take a Break. I don't know, something like that. I must have bought it for one of my holidays. But many years ago, before I had my kids, I actually won £50 out to Take a Break. Honestly, it wasn't worth much. But anyway, it was better than nothing. I was quite delighted actually. I never won anything else after that, but there you go. Let's see now. These pages, there's a little word search on that one. On there. This one's so pretty. And this little one flips up 2 bunnies and some wildlife. This one. This page. Out of an encyclopedia, that one I think. So these pages, little tab edge there that's stapled on. This one's flat and glued down. Washi tape there. Mindful page, and that flips out like that. You could glue the top and bottom, make a tuck spot if you wanted. It's entirely up to yourself. And then this one, little flip up with the gnomes. And this one was out like that, and it's those shoes, the stockings. I'm sure it was that I made that page. I did that page on Photoshop. Sometimes I sit, well, I've not done it for a while, but I sometimes used to sit and play about with stuff, and the aim was that I was going to create some pages, that's really nice, and put them on Etsy for people for a digital download, but I didn't do it. So we're nearly at the end. We've got a flip up here, and we've got this page. That's quite striking and colourful, sunflowers, and that one. And this one, that one, this one. Oh, I'm sure I had a pair of them when I was younger, in my spiky hair days, on that picture. And then the inner back flips up, and then that beautiful foil on the back. So I'm just going to tie it. So like I said, this is for sale on my Etsy, MinxCreationsUK. And some of the pictures that I used were from the Wild Sunflower 1233. So many thanks for watching and have a lovely day. Bye!